Like, things were never guaranteed to begin with. A lot of times we ask for things, and then once they come, we reject them. He gives you from what he already has. It's kind of crazy to go outside and not see so many people, or go to a spot that you normally go to and it be deserted, or even just driving to work and there not be so many people on the street. It's like, wow, something big is really happening, right? My main intention is just to come on and give you guys some comfort, because there's a lot of things that we're uncertain about right now. We're not sure how long this is going to last. We're not sure when the curve is going to be flattened, because that's what we're working on, flattening the curve, social distancing, all these words that are being thrown out. And everybody's doing their best to not spread the virus. The quote for today is, it comes from Philippians 4:19, and it says, "My God shall supply every need of yours according to his riches." So my God shall supply every need of yours according to his riches, right? And that means whatever it is that you need, or that you lack, or that you'd like to have more of, it's going to come from the abundance of what God already has. It's not coming from you. God doesn't look to see what you can afford and give it to you. He gives you from what he already has, and he has all things to give you. So whatever it is you'd like to have, don't hold back in asking for whatever it is that you need, how you want to be supported, what comfort that you need, the answers that you're looking for. Don't hold back. Ask for everything, because he will give it to you. What is the determining factor is, will you receive it, right? A lot of times we ask for things, and then once they come, we reject them. We push them away. We don't say yes to them. So when you ask for something, also be ready to say yes for when it shows up. Even if it's scary, even if you're not even sure if you can handle it once it's there, say yes anyways when you're afraid. And something more practical to help people who are staying at home for longer, to make a schedule. If you're working from home and you want to be somewhat productive, or just want to do everything that you want to do in that day, first, I would say make a list of all the things that you want to do. If it's cleaning your house, if it's, like I saw Katie the other day say with your picture saying that it takes a pandemic for people to start doing the regular things of cleaning their house. And yes, apparently it does sometimes. But yeah, like if you want to clean your house, if you want to work on like work stuff, if you want to do something creative, if you want to go outside, I'd say write all the things down and then create a schedule from yourself from the time you wake up till about dinner time, and make an hour for each activity. It takes your mind from just thinking about what you have to do. It's like you have a schedule, and then within that hour, you can choose what it is that you want to do. And after an hour, you can easily move on, you know? Like I have a schedule myself that I am working on, that I work on when I'm working from home. So the first thing normally when I wake up, I give myself a lot of space when I wake up to do nothing or anything. And usually I find myself waking up around 7 lately. So between 7 until 9:30, I can choose to just lay down in bed until almost 9:30, or I can choose to like clean the house, whatever it is, anything I want to do, meditate until 9:30. But when 9:30 comes, I get up and I work for an hour and do something productive, whether that be creating videos, whether that be working on my finances, whether that be reaching out to companies that I need to, my phone company, whatever it is that has to get done. I do that from 9:30 to 10:30. And then after that, I have a creative time. And that's the time where I can choose to just listen to audiobooks. I can choose to work on a project that I want to work on. I can choose to color. I can choose to paint, whatever it is that makes me feel free and creative. I do that after the academic time, between 10:30 to 11:30. And then after that, I have a meal prep time. So around 11:30 to 12, I prepare my lunch, my dinner, If I need to cut anything, if I need to think about what it is I want to eat that day, that's when I think about it and start preparing for that. And then after that hour, I have another academic time. And that's either the time where I can make videos, where I can reach out to other phone companies, work on my finances, anything that's urgently needs to be taken care of today that's going to affect my life in a better way. I do that during like academic time. And then I have outside time, because I think it's super healthy to go outside each day, no matter what the temperature is. We all need fresh air. Go outside, go for a walk, or just sit in my balcony and just have a different scene. I have a time for cleaning too, an hour to clean. I call it decluttering time. If I need to throw out the garbage, just sweep, make my bed if I didn't do that in the morning, all that good stuff. So I find having a schedule for your day when you are staying at home, it makes it really beneficial. And there's even family time on there. I have 2 hours of family time at the end of the day where I can either call somebody, I can reach out to somebody, or if somebody wants to come over, whatever it is, it would be during that time of the day. The day ends, you feel really good about yourself because you've accomplished so much, especially everything that you want to do, because you created the schedule, right? And if something's missing, you can always adjust it. So I think the most comforting thing to do is create a schedule for yourself with what it is you'd feel good about going to bed, being accomplished that day. I also find a lot of peace resting in the spirit, reading the Bible, just catching up on spirituality, because that's the only thing that's guaranteed, or that we know that exists, is God and his presence. Things were never guaranteed to begin with. I feel like this pandemic is a great reminder of how things are never guaranteed. Anything can change at any time. It's always been like this, but sometimes it takes something big to remind us of what is actually, what is it that we can actually hold on to and what things we can't. And I think it just opens our eyes to be prepared and to be ready for anything to happen at any moment, and not to hold on to anything so hard, because even people, jobs, all these things, they come and go, right? Just be open for the good things that can also come out of this pandemic.